morning, it's Brandon Bornanson, your host of Sales Strategies, Tips, and Best Practices to Crush Quota. Today I want to talk to you about your first 30 days in sales. We were consulting a new client earlier today and reminded me that this would be a great post for you, the audience. When you're taking a new job, the first 30 days in sales, what you want to do immediately within the first week is to master the product. Understand the product, how it helps your customer personas, understand who your customer personas are, really dive in to master who's my audience, what's my product, how is my product going to change my audience's life. Once you master that, the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks of that first 30 days at the new role, you need to be prospecting, pitching, and selling. And where do you start when you want to build a pipeline as fast as possible? And I've done this many ways. I've done this all over the board, going after 50 different industries that we sell to. I've gone after one specific industry that we have the most penetration with. I've gone after only new prospects, old clients that we lost, new clients that we won, you name it. And what I've recognized to be the fastest way to generate a ton of revenue as quickly as possible is one, go after and reach back out to every single account that you lost over the course of the past 12 to 24 months. And how will that help you generate revenue? Well, one, things always change. In 30, 60, 90, 180, 365, things are always changing with prospects, their business, their needs, their goals, their vendors, you name it. And by going after clients or accounts or prospects that you lost previously when pitching, you already have a leg up. They know who you are, they know your services, and right now could be the best time for them to buy you and your products. So it's a quick shoe-in. Hey John, it's Brandon. I'm the new rep over at Seamless. I love the work that you guys are doing. I know we couldn't put anything together 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago, 12 months ago, 18 months ago. That being said, I've got a few strategies and 2 new products that I think would be game changer for you and your team. When can we pencil in just a few minutes of chat? One has to deal with generating 1.5 million in new revenue for you and your team. Dive right in to your value propositions and why reaching out to clients that you've prospects that you've pitched and have not won deals with. Again, they know who you are, they know what you do, and it's an easy hot win for you right out of the gate. Next, after you've done that, I recommend identifying your top 1, 2, or 3 markets. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull up Salesforce. You're going to want to look at all the opportunities and accounts that you've won, and then really dive into what type of accounts, what type of personas won those accounts. So let's just say you closed 100 deals. 50 of those deals were in the technology space, 30 were in the manufacturing space, and 20 were in the education space. Right away, the majority of our clients are in the technology industry. So I'm going to go all in on selling to that industry because we've got probably the most marketing material, the most client case studies, the largest amount of internal resources dedicated to serving those types of accounts. It's a no-brainer. It's the easiest way for you to go super specific. Okay, I'm going all in on this, building this moat, building this revenue stream, and that's how you figure out the industry. Next, once you've identified that industry that you're going to sell to, figure out the size of the company. Is it 10 employees to 50 employees, 50 employees to 250, 250 to 500, 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to 3,000, you name it. And once you know that, figure out where all those deals were closed with those accounts and the size of those accounts, either by employee size or by revenue size. And that will help you get super specific, super highly targeted. Instead of shooting a shotgun spray and pray, you really want to laser in and use that sniper rifle within the first 30 days so you can just sniper off those hot opportunities and bring them in immediately. So that's what I do. So let's just say out of those 50 opportunities, 40 are with companies with 250 to 500 employees. The rest are all over the board. Boom, there's your answer. I'm going after technology companies with 250 to 500 employees on the employee roster, because that's where we've got the most experience. And we know that those types of clients with that account size in that industry need, want, deserve, and buy our products. After that, first off, that will take you 30 days, reaching out to every account that you pitched and lost, and then going after your most profitable industry. That will take the first 30 days, and I guarantee you, I've tried every single way possible. I've tried everything that's worked, that hasn't worked, that's wasted a ton of time, that's made me a ton of money. This is exactly what I would do if I was starting at a new company tomorrow. So I hope this strategy will help you get in the door at a new company, master the product, lock down opportunities at accounts that couldn't have been won previously, and then crush generating revenue at your hottest industry and account target list. So hey, thanks for tuning in. It's Brandon Bornanson, your host of Sales Strategies, Tips, and Best Practices. I hope you found this video of value on what to do with your first 30 days in sales. I'd love to hear in the comment section below any strategies, tips, or best practices that have worked really well for you when you start out a new job in sales, and also anything that hasn't worked well. Lastly, feel free to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn for more sales tips to make this next year your biggest and best yet.